Hi everyone, it is just after 4 o'clock and I'm about to join the N4 highway on my way to Mpumalanga, or as it used to be called, the Eastern Transvaal. I'm very excited because I have loaded my GPS with the Campx4 Africa map set. So we'll see what that has to offer. Just for the record, this is not a sponsored video. As you all know, I'm not a fan of highway driving, so just after Woodbank, I left the N4 highway and joined the old road, which leads me to my first town, Middelburg, that I have to pass through. And the next one that we pass through is Stoffberg. Then we have some open road again. Then I get to my first mountain pass, the Steenkampsberg Pass, which would also be the highest point I get to in my entire trip. Right, at this point I am approximately 2,200 meters above sea level, and we're going to descend down to probably about, I don't know, we'll see where we go down to, but at this point I think this would be the highest point that we will get to. And then I get to Leidenberg, or Mashishing as it is known today. It is almost a tradition to get dry walls from Spekboom Butchery.
Turn left onto Viljoen Street, R36.
Then it is time to get back onto the road. My next stop is Misty Mountain Lodge, where we're gonna ride some roller coaster thingy. One thing about the South African Lowveld is the greenery that is so spectacular. Right, now this morning we left Pretoria at around about 4 o'clock. We travel all the way down the N4 to Middelburg, where we left the toll road. We came up this road here, the R555, up to Stoffberg, and then we went to this point over here, and then we drove with this road all the way along here to Leidenberg, or Mashishing as they call it today, and then further down, and we at this point at the moment. Now we're going to ride some roller coaster thingy, and I don't know how much of that I'll be able to put on camera, so let's go and see what's happening. Now this is the rail that these little carts run on. This looks like a very, very exciting business. This rail is 1.7 kilometers long, so hopefully we'll be taken with a vehicle to the start. Indeed, it happened just like that. They took us with a Land Cruiser to the top and off we go. Now this is a pretty shaky affair and holding the camera is pretty difficult, but it is a lot of fun. Now on the last part of the track I was really going forward. This is really a load of fun. Alright. I really went fast. And then it's back onto the road once again. This is a French manufactured long top cannon, mainly used by the British against the Boers a couple of years back, a couple of 100 years back. This one is standing in the Long Top Pass in Mpumalanga, and I'm on my way from Lydenburg to Sabi. It says here on this, probably a replica that's been manufactured, because manufactured 1984 in Barberton. So that may be the replica. The next town I'm going to pass through is Sabi. Unfortunately, I'm a bit pressed for time, so I cannot stop here. My next stop is the Sudwala Caves. Now, I have decided to put this in as a separate video because this place deserves its own video. So please click above on the link to watch the Sudwala Caves video on its own. The next town is Nelspruit, and once again I'm not going to stop in Nelspruit, I'm just going to pass through and we're going to go to our accommodation for the weekend. It is pretty late in the afternoon as I drive into Macvue farms, just north of Nelspruit. Once again the greenery of the Lowveld exposes itself. Let's have a quick look at what our little flatlet looks like. Well, let's call it a cottage. The first thing I notice walking in here is the absolute neatness of the place. It's almost like a museum. Everything is in place and the attention to detail is astonishing. We've traveled we started this morning at just after 4 o'clock, leaving Pretoria, coming down the N4 highway. We've traveled 670, almost 700 kilometers, and we had a busy day, and we're at Macvue Farms, just north of Nelspruit. We're gonna have a braai now. We're gonna basically braai and sleep, and then we'll see what tomorrow brings. But yeah, it was a busy day.
Thank you very much for watching. All the links are in the description should you want to go to any one of these places that I have been to today. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I'm gonna have a meal and then I'm gonna go straight to bed. Until tomorrow, goodbye.